Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy bringing you another Fate video, and in today's video we're going to be covering Chulainn for our Berserker class video, as he's the one who won, and thank God that he was the one who won, because I've been wanting to cover this dude ever since I started doing these Fate videos, just because he's such a Chad and is such a slept-on servant that I just have to bring the good news to you folks. So, with all that being said, let's get right into this. So, just like I did with Toshiro, I'm gonna go over Chulainn's story just to make sure that we're all on the same page for everything that he's done. You know, it'll also knock out a lot of the scaling for Chulainn, and it's gonna be pretty simple since he's only appeared in 2 singularities in Fate Grand Order, and one of those being the Solomon arc. He really just had a little cameo like most of the servants did in that arc. So pretty much we're just gonna do a quick summary of all of his battles in the American Singularity. So first up on the chopping block is Chulainn versus Rama, and we get cut right in the middle of this battle, and Rama is just getting absolutely bodied, and it ends with him taking a gay bulge to the chest, to which Geronimo has to come in and save Rama by sacrificing like all these regular humans and robots and whatever to keep Chulainn distracted. So pretty much Chulainn bodied Rama in their first encounter. Then we have Nero getting bodied by Chulainn, but not just Nero, it's Nero Bride, who's actually a bit stronger than regular Nero. But not only that, Nero gets bodied from within her own noble phantasm, which, if you didn't know, Nero's noble phantasm significantly weakens her opponents, and she still got bodied by Chulainn, who stated he was holding back as much as he could. So yeah, Nero just got absolutely annihilated, just got body bagged by Chulainn. Then we have this little scuffle between Karna and Chulainn. Chulainn comes up from behind Karna, gay bulks him, which Karna did have his armor still on, so it doesn't really matter that he got sneak attacks. But then Karna sneak attacks Chulainn and uses Vasavti Shakti like while his back is turned, and this is a big deal because Chulainn not only tanks this attack, but it's like Vasavti Shakti is an EX rank noble phantasm, anti-divine. Chulainn has divinity, and he still just chads through this attack and is like, oh, I just got burned a little bit, I guess I'll go home. Technically this happens before he actually has a little scuffle with Karna, but he does fight Skahak, who is a really big deal because it's already stated by Chulainn that even Arjuna like would not be able to handle Skahak, and so Chulainn over here fighting evenly with Skahak. Even their gay bulks cancel each other out, and then she's trying to like whip out the gate of Sky on him. She's like, I'm gonna take you out with me, and then Chulainn like, nah, let me just whip out this second noble phantasm I've been hiding, and just absolutely decimates Skahak. He rips apart like 90% of all of her internal organs, and she's forced to retreat. So he just annihilates Skahak, who's a really big deal in the Fate verse. His final fight is kind of odd because your group, you know, you, Mash, Rama, and Nightingale roll up on Ku and Meb, and you guys easily kill Meb. You take her out fairly easily, like she's not even a threat. But then after she dies, since she was the one who wished for Chulainn, it's stated that he's getting a little bit weaker. It's like a 0% chance of winning has gone to a 3% chance. But he then gets the Grail, which starts to make him even stronger. It takes him through his different ascension stages, which in Fate Grand Order makes you actually stronger. And so it's really weird because then all of you guys are just like, oh, he's unstoppable, there's no way we can beat him, he's the strongest lancer in the world. And then randomly it just cut back to your fight and he's just dead. He's just like, oh, well, I guess I'll just die now. So pretty much the writers themselves didn't even know how to kill this dude off because he had gotten so powerful. So there's really no explainable way on how he died. We don't even see what mixture of attacks took him out. It's just it cuts back and it's like, yeah, we beat him somehow. It's really, really weird. The only way that I found to be able to explain it is Rama. Chulainn says that servants are now more powerful when they have a master, so now that Rama is under your tutelage, you know, he's more powerful. And since Rama had fused with Sita, you know, who is his wife if you didn't know, he's basically been getting stronger and stronger. Like, he's literally becoming Broly from the new DBS movie, where it's like, I'm getting stronger and stronger every second. So that would be my explanation, is that Rama, after fusing with his wife, got even more powerful, and since he has a master, he's even more powerful on top of that. And that's the only way that I can explain on how you were able to beat Chulainn. But even then, it's like, he was still weaker than base Ku, and then Ku is getting even stronger with the Grail. So I don't know, it's just very odd. It's a weird situation. Now, as far as how powerful this makes Chulainn, I'm essentially going to take the cop-out answer and say that you can scale him to whatever tier you want to scale him to. It does not get much better than beating Skahak and being above Karna and Arjuna. Like, those are some of the most powerful servants in the Fate verse. To put it into perspective, believe Karna was stated by Iskandar to be equal in power to Gilgamesh. Like, that's the level of servants we're dealing with right now that Ku Alter stands above. So really, any feats you want to use in the Fate verse are going to be applicable to Ku Alter. Speed essentially falls under the same principle. I mean, he has A+ speed, but not only that, I don't know why you would use any other feats aside from the Solomon ones, where basically Solomon creates an area that is beyond time, which would essentially mean that moving in that area would give you immeasurable speed. I don't know why you'd use any other feats beside that one, because I mean, that's about as good as it gets. Moving on to Ku Alter's abilities, we'll start off with his passive skills, and those are actually the only weak part of Ku Alter, because it's just Madness Enhancement and Divinity, which Madness Enhancement just signifies that, hey, this guy's pretty crazy and he's a berserker, while Divinity is like, hey, this guy has a little bit of divine blood in him and doesn't really affect him in any way. Like, maybe certain weapons might affect him differently, but that's really it. It just signifies that, hey, this guy's part divine. But then we have Ku Alter's active skills, and these are so freaking good. The first one is Madness of the Spirits A, which basically Ku Alter just lets out this roar and it D-ranks all of his opponents' strength and speed by 1 rank. So it's like, not only is he already like super strong and super fast, but he's going to lower your speed and strength to make it just that much easier on him. Then he has Protection from Arrows C, which pretty much states that anything that is a projectile that is not based on magic will be avoided by sight, which is really good. Then there's Battle Continuation A, which just makes Ku Alter that much harder to kill, because even fatally mortal wounds will not be enough to put this guy down, which combined with his rune magic skill, which essentially gives him an active magic resistance of at least rank B, it also can be used to heal wounds, like when he throws Gay Bolg, which we'll get into in a little bit. But basically this guy has like just so much going for him. He's really hard to kill, really hard to hit, and then on top of that he's got like a passive regen with his rune magic. Moving on to his noble phantasms, Ku Alter has 2. The first one is the regular Gay Bolg, which is actually ranked up to B++, basically because of how hard Ku Alter throws Gay Bolg. It's stated that he literally throws it so hard that all of the muscles in like his arm are just being ripped apart as he's throwing it, and as they're being ripped apart, he's using rune magic to keep it together. And it's like, just because of the sheer ferocity that he's throwing this, it's been ranked up to B++. But other than that, it's still the regular Gay Bolg, you know, reverses cause and effect to pierce the heart of his opponent, all that good stuff. But his second noble phantasm is just absolutely ridiculous. Not even gonna try to butcher the name of it, but basically it clads him in Gay Bolg armor and ranks up his endurance and brings his strength to EX, and then from what we see in Fate Grand Order, he like rushes the opponent and essentially rips them apart and starts spawning Gay Bolg from within their body. It's just absolutely nuts. The only demerit to being, you know, clad in this armor is that he can't use the regular Gay Bolg, but when you can spawn Gay Bolgs from like within your opponent, I don't think that's much of a demerit. It's an absolutely ridiculous noble phantasm. But that's all that I have for you guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Also leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you had any problems with anything I said in this video, feel free to join my Discord. You know, we can have a debate or even just a discussion on the things I said in this video. I welcome all sorts of that kind of stuff. Also, if you just want to hang out and chill, please join the Discord. I'm trying to get more of you guys in there. The next video is going to be on Byakuya, so if you're hyped, stay tuned for that. And with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You guys have yourselves a nice day. Peace. Late, guys.